Welcome to the Soca Chronicles. Soca Chronicles with Sharnz and Arkayo.
Welcome to the 32nd episode of Soca Chronicles, the podcast that brings you everything Soca. I'm Arkayo, and I'm digitally sitting next to the one and only Sharnz, who didn't know WhatsApp had an actual desktop app.
Yo. Allow me, please. Just soon.
April was the month that Jamaica Carnival happened, so obviously we'll be discussing that. And other than that, this month we will be interviewing a Soca veteran that goes by the name of Sizwe C.
Hey.
Big name,
Trouble.
big man, been in the scene for decennia. So rest assured, there's going to be a lot of knowledge coming from that interview.
For sure.
For sure. Should we get into it?
I think we should.
Now let's go.
Soca Chronicles.
First off, I want to talk about one of my favorite subjects whenever it pops up, which is the release of an album, because they are scarce in the world of Soca. What you see is a lot of artists, they bring out singles throughout the year, and then once they have enough of them, they make some new songs and they put all of them and the ones that they released on one album. And this time, who has the honor to have released an album?
It is. That was my drum roll. Kes. He released his album, Man with No Door.
What does that mean?
It means man with no penis.
Whoa, what? The fuck? Where that came from?
I don't know. You know I'm random.
That's so random. This podcast is not for children.
It's definitely not. It's definitely PG 18.
Yeah, for sure. Man with no door. He probably walks in everywhere. That's probably what he means. Anyway, and I'm joking. The album is epic because most of my favorite guest songs of the last like 2-3 years are on there. What's your favorite, Sharnz?
My favorite. I'm struggling to choose between two.
Which will?
So I actually struggled to choose between about 4 of them, but I managed to whittle it down to 2. And when I got to this last 2, I was like, can't really choose one. So the 2 that I'm stuck between is either Licky Ticky or Jolene.
Yeah, both absolute bangers. Absolute
love
bangers.
both of those songs, so
100%.
I can't choose between those, unfortunately, Arkayo. What about you?
Well, I can choose. There is one of my favorite songs in there. And that's the summer vibe of well, actually all their songs are summer vibes, but Mood is a big tune with Shaggy.
With Shaggy. That was our song of the month. I can't remember
Exactly.
which month it was, but I think it was sometime last year.
Somewhere around the summer, I feel.
yeah, something like that. But yeah, big tune.
Big tune. Yeah, so check it out on Spotify, check it out on the other streaming platforms, iTunes, Apple stuff. I don't know what they name it these days because I feel like things are changing. Apple Music, that's the one. Make sure you check it out. There will be other songs as well. I understood there are some reggae songs on there, Sharnz.
Yeah, like the songs that aren't quite soca. So yeah, just check them out. Have a listen. It's different.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's do that. And then I need to talk about Jamaica Carnival.
Oh yes, Jamaica Carnival.
Plenty of drama once again.
Plenty bacchanal.
Plenty bacchanal.
Plenty bacchanal. But obviously we haven't interviewed this show, so I don't want to spend, you know me, when I get into the bacchanal and the stories and the drama, I love to chat. So we're just going to keep it short.
Sweet and short, let's go.
Yeah.
Short and sweet.
So the main drama, the main thing the pages were posting about was about Kai Cenat, who, if you don't know, he's like a gamer. And
he's a very famous gamer, streamer.
There we go.
Live. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. And he went there with his crew and they were getting stuck in the daggering and all of them things there. And a lot of people.
This is Jamaica, yeah? So
yeah,
daggering is not for the faint-hearted.
There we go. And a lot of people were saying that he's mocking the culture, him and his friends mocking the culture. They're not taking it seriously and all of this stuff, and they're making the culture look bad and blah, 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 blah. However, what is Jamaica famous for, please?
Well, it's the reason why I never intend to go there.
Yes, and you've mentioned it in previous episodes of the podcast. You've mentioned
I have.
Jamaica,
I can reiterate.
Mate, Jamaica is famous for their daggering, for jumping off speaker boxes.
Yes.
A man will jump off a speaker box and dive into a woman's frontal region, bruv. Her legs are skin out.
And all you hear...
Yeah? Bomboclat! Boom. So he's just copying what he's seen at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I get it. Obviously, you know, when we're not in Jamaica, it is more about whining and whatever, but you still see people juking and daggering and whatever. But obviously Jamaica is known for that.
100%.
So, you know, I can't knock him too much for it. His friend Ray, that one, I don't know what he was doing, but he had no rhythm, no timing, no nothing. It was embarrassing watching him.
He was doing his best, okay?
I hear it. I hear it. Thank you for your time. But your best was not good enough on this occasion, honey. Go back, learn, come back again, okay? Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, I think in that whole drama, there were two camps, right? One of them was saying, you know, this is just, you know, it's... How do you call it? That was a sentence, right? One of the tweets, one of the reactions on that video. So
one of the reactions, they said this is bastardizing and fetish. I can't even say the word properly. Fetishizing of not only Caribbean culture but African cultural retention. This is absolutely grotesque and disgusting. This is not playing mass. This is sexual perversion / deviancy under the guise of participation.
Very strong words. That's definitely how, you know, one camp feels, but the other camp, and I think there was also a reply to that comment, right? The other camp thinks more like...
So the reply to it wasn't as well written. It simply said, this is Jamaica, we dagger all day, shut up, you take life too serious.
Yeah, so that's honestly, it's a beautiful depiction of how, like, the bigger culture, what camps people are divided in. And obviously these are two extremes on both sides, but... Of
course,
it makes sense what people are saying. It also makes sense that people are saying, relax, you know, and just chill out. Mm-hmm. The truth will probably be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, he was having fun. He was enjoying himself. He didn't hurt anybody. Exactly. He had consent from what we could see. So at the end of the day, he's young. He's like, what, 21 or something like that? Let the boy enjoy himself, man.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Exactly. And if it wasn't him, it was 15 other Americans probably flying over there to do it.
Exactly. So it is what it is.
Yep. Well, we definitely kept it short and sweet.
There we go. And that is it. But if you guys have any views on this, feel free to comment, DM us on Instagram at Soca can't even talk now, at Soca_Chronicles.
Yes, please.
Let us know what you think.
Yes, please. So, I think it's time for Song of the Month. This month, we're going back to Barbados, to somebody we've also interviewed in the past. It's Statement with Just Living.
This is the Song of the Month.
We live and party hard, giving praises to God, yeah. Let me live and party hard, enjoy this life we have, yeah. I don't know how much longer I'll be here, so right now I just live it. I don't know how much longer I'll be here, so right now I just live it. Look how I live in life. I don't know how much longer I'll be here, so right now I just live it. I don't show.
And I think then it is time to dive into our interview.
I think so.
Definitely not a rising soca star. Because he's been in the
Definitely
scene for a long time.
not. Yes.
Let's have a listen to our interview with Sizwe C.
Hey.
This is Soca Chronicles.
This month we have a very interesting interview with someone who has been in the game for a very, very long time. Dialing in all the way from Miami, a warm welcome to Sizwe C.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Once again.
Hey!
Love it.
So, honestly, when I did my research, because everybody knows I love my research, the first video I found from you on your own channel is 17 years ago. Now, before we started recording, you mentioned that's not even when I started.
Damn, Daniel.
So, how did it all start?
So I was 1998.
98. When I was just born. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lying straight off the bat.
This is when I recorded my first record. And I recorded it with a youth named K Shav, who is the same K Shav who is from Just Now, super producer. Who's produced big songs like Truck on the Road and all these huge records.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was
1998, was it?
Yeah, it's 26 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
That's a long time. You know what I'm saying? That I'm in the business and so I wouldn't say this is the first time I recorded a song. I wouldn't say it was my most professional entry into
Right. Oh, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, so those days we didn't have those days we was recording in the bathroom, we was recording in the shower.
Nice acoustics.
And, best acoustics, right? So we've come a long way.
Yeah.
In the game.
Definitely.
So,
nice.
When was your first professional debut then? Because you did at some point decide, yes, I wanna keep doing this. This is what I like, and this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. I think my first official release, like real song, real thing that I could say, all right, yeah, we could present this to the world was probably in 2006, 2005, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Was there a special, like a song that you used there?
There's a song that I probably wouldn't tell you to go and listen to. I probably would tell you not to go listen to it, but the song's title was Rock Your Boat. And so that was, I think, my first most professional record to say, all right, here's this character.
Okay.
And what do you think about that? Enter the
scene and be like, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Probably got a good 5 plays on the record. Maybe.
Well, I'm gonna listen to it tonight about 100 times.
6. Oh yeah.
106.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So that was kind of my entry into the arena, and so from 1998 to 2006, and doing it.
Okay.
So from that moment, obviously since 1998 it's been a long time. So you must have had a lot of experiences, a lot of good things, a lot of bad things, a lot of lessons learned, a lot of things that you can work and build on. Anybody starting in the business right now, what would you tell them? Like, okay, this is one thing that I need to tell you. If it's one thing, this is the one thing I'm going to tell you. What would that be?
Man, so I've had this question posed to me, and I've had kind of a roller coaster of answers.
Yeah.
My instinct, if I'm being honest, would say don't listen to nobody.
Okay.
But that's kind of a double-edged sword, right? Because if you'd be listening to me tell you don't listen to anybody.
That is very true. That is very true.
It's a problematic thing, but I think that this business is different for me than it would be for you, right? And my experiences, what roads I crossed, I think for the majority of the time, it's going to be different for you than it is for me. So my input as it relates to advice, I mean, how much of that can you take on and say, all right, yeah, I'm going to do that? What Sizwe did, right? Doing that might take you in an opposite direction of where it is that you want to go, right?
Of course, yeah.
So I think, so if I could answer that again, I think I would say like, have people around you who know you, right?
Yeah.
Who understand you and the things that you believe to be true, and the things that rock with you, and then those will help you make the decisions that you need to go forward, I think, in the business. I think when, I don't know if you've ever sat on a counselor's chair, but oftentimes the therapist is not telling you what to do. They're kind of trying to help you get through the thing, and you kind of figuring out what you need to do.
Exactly.
Right? So anybody who giving advice, I don't know, there's a whole profession where no advice is given.
Yeah.
And I'm saying like, so I think you have to be careful when we say like, what would you tell somebody? I would simply say, follow your passion, follow your dreams. Try not to take on too many opinions about what it is that you want to do. What sounds good to you, right? You put forward your best product, the best product you can put forward, and let the universe decide weyther or not they're rocking with it or not.
Still a very good answer. I definitely obviously I agree with everything you say. I do think it's very important to have a strong team surrounding yourself.
Definitely.
Because if you want to do something by yourself, it can work out, absolutely. If that's the person you are and you're strong enough to do that by yourself, but having a team around you, it will help you. And there's always things that an artist might not be very strong in, even if it's like finances or bookings or whatever. Having a team around you, that will help 100%.
Yeah. I think that's key. It's just having the right people who, and I think the key is that know you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because people will take you at face value. They meet you one time and they might say, "Oh, this person is this or this person is that," and they're giving you a perspective based off of what they think they know about you, as opposed to knowing you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Nice. That's all wisdom right there, which obviously is expected after that long in the game.
Exactly. My gosh.
I did see a sort of gap in released videos on YouTube. Like, I think it was between 10 years and... Well, at some point you have a song with Mr. Killa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And before that it's quiet on the YouTube for a moment.
Yeah.
Was there, did you choose to go in another direction by that time, or was there something else, or?
No, I think with specifically YouTube, the YouTube game and trying to put the music on all the platforms and being YouTube specific is something that I think, at least for me, had a little bit of a learning curve.
Right.
And then, pushing out music videos as opposed to maybe a lyric video or just opposed to some type of video just would have the music behind it. And balancing that, right? There's a financial strain as it relates to putting out music videos. And if you're an artist who's on the up and coming, it might be a little bit of a challenge to put out those what might be expected as music videos on these platforms.
Yeah, 100%.
And so you'll see a gap, and only because I was probably broke for them 5 years.
Fair enough.
I hear it, boy. I hear it.
And it's interesting what you're saying, though, because besides, you're absolutely right, the financial aspect is also like a showstopper, literally, sometimes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you mentioned also the YouTube game, trying to spread music on different platforms. Again, that's where a team comes in, right? Like, you might be the best artist, but if you don't know anything about social media or YouTube or whatever, which I can imagine because nobody does everything right 100%, you know? That's why you need these people who are experts in that sense. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it could be very challenging, and so these challenges didn't escape me, it's just part of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
It can be overwhelming as well, because even with me, like, I've got like my DJ page, and then I've got like my personal page, and then I've got Snapchat, and I've got all these different platforms, and then just trying to upload content on all of them.
Yes.
I find it overwhelming sometimes, so I can kind of relate it to that. Obviously, well, I don't know.
Same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And we can even see it for this podcast, Sharnz, because there's months where we find time and we find energy to just make like content for a month. And there's moments where we're like, oh, you know, work or whatever we're doing is just a bit overwhelming, and it's tricky. We need to get a team, Sharnz. We need more people.
We do. Do you want to join the team, Sizwe? You want to be part of the team?
Yeah, man, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Immediately on the recruiting side.
There we go. I'll send you a Soca Chronicles jumper. You can promote while you're in Miami.
Yeah,
I'll even fly out and give it to you. How about that?
Man, take a nap. You got to hour for me once a week.
Nice. Well, that's good. That's well arranged.
That's good. Real good.
Yeah. All right. So I think it's time to talk music.
Yes.
Sure.
So we have a top 3 of songs, as we always do. Mm-hmm. I do have to say these are of your more recent songs.
Yeah.
So we didn't go way back into the 17 plus years, but these are songs that we listened to and we enjoyed, and there's actually 1 or 2 that I recognized from like mixes or whatever. Yeah. And I always like that, and I was like, oh, I know this song. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, oh, it's him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's and I hope
I had a couple
our
of those
listeners will have the same. Yeah, exactly. We'll have the same. All right. So normally we start at number 3. Sharnz, do you wanna have the honors?
I will have the honor. Thank you. So at number 3, we have Capital. So tell us a little bit about that song. How did it come about? What was your inspiration for it? Hey, big tune. This I recognize it from a DJ Gel mix. That's where I recognize it from.
Yeah, Gel has been definitely supporting me over the last couple of years, and I really appreciate his inputs and his ability to push music. You know, artists who might not necessarily who might not necessarily have the name recognition like some depend on DJs like Gel to put forward the music, you know.
Exactly.
So big up to Gel. But yeah, Capital is like 3 years old, right? Mm-hmm. It's a project that I had, and we ran into some technical issues with the song, and so we had to shelve it. And
right. Because
so
I was about to ask, because this is your most recent, at least YouTube video. That's why I was like, hold on, 3 years ago.
About 3 years. It's about 3. This year would be the 3rd year. So so 2 years. And it was written by James P.
The one that sings Nookie.
Nookie Tonight, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And James's pen is crazy, you know. He has a lot of songs under his belt that he's penned, you know. You know, he wrote Black Hulk.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big tune.
Big tune. So James has definitely been in my corner for a few years, and so he penned our record for me. We had some technical issues with the record, and so we held it off. And then we linked Friction from St. Vincent. And so he was like, yeah, man, Sis, we could do this thing. And, you know, and in 2/2s, Friction had the bass line, and then we reached out to All Star Brass to do the horns.
Nice.
You know, and so I think not everything, but most of the instruments are live in our record.
See, and that's what I hear. That's why I like this song a lot. But it's because I can hear the natural sound of it, if that makes sense. Obviously a lot of music is made with drum computers or digital sounds, which is perfectly fine. But when you hear the actual sound, it just sounds different. The actual instrument. There's a different, you know, when you hear the strumming or the guitar, when you hear it like the actual strum, you know, and those imperfections in the record, like it doesn't sound like, you know, in a part. Exactly.
Sounds
I think
authentic.
Authentic. It just helps drive the record and give you kind of, especially if you love soca, give you a homey feeling.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So Capital is definitely probably one of my favorite records that I've ever done, to be honest.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm happy it came out, even if it's after 2 years, because it would be a shame if that would be on the shelf.
Everything, they say everything happens in its own timing, and everything happens for a reason, and so we just. And getting and accepting that is also a process, right? Accepting that concept and saying, as a musician, as an artist, you kind of want to just like put it out. You just want to,
of course,
get it, you created it, and you want it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But recognizing that there's no time limit, and so when it comes out, it'll come out, and hopefully just people will receive it. And I'm glad to hear that that was one of your favorite records of mine.
100%.
Nice.
100%.
I think we should have a listen. What do you think, Arkayo?
Agreed. Let's have a listen.
Right.
Let's go. It's Mars on the white line, boy. Trouble on the asphalt, boy. It's Mars on the pavement, boy. Strictly bad behavior, yeah. Welcome to the capital. The capital of the fetting business. Welcome to Bacchanal. Prepare to lose yourself in the fetting madness. Just know from your reaches lashing. Punching, getting a lashing. White oak getting a lashing. The word for today is lashing. And the doubles getting a lash. And the curry getting a lash. And I'm sorry for being a chat. And we got throw the waste in the trash. It's big truck and bass. It's Bamba Man ways. From start to finish is pace. Cause we don't have time to waste. Rock shot for 2 days. It's fed all over the place. Bumpers getting laced. It's links for days. And it's mass on the white line, boy. Trouble on the asphalt, boy. It's mass on the pavement, boy. Strictly bad behavior, yeah. Welcome to the capital. The capital of the fetting business. Welcome to Bacchanal. Prepare to lose yourself in the fetting madness. Just know from your reaches lashing. Punching, getting a lashing. White oak getting a lashing. The word for today is lashing. And the doubles getting a lash. And the curry getting a lash. And I'm sorry for being a chat. And we got throw the waste in the trash.
That was my personal favorite, Capital from Sizwe. Let's move on to number 2, Sharnz.
Number 2, we have Trouble. So again, tell me about this song.
And that was exactly that was the one where I was like, this one, because this
another gel mix.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're both devout gel listeners, so
yeah, big fans.
Yeah, Trouble was I fight it, Trouble. Yeah, come on, Trouble.
Love it, man. Love it.
Yo, Miguel, give me 2 pieces of lash behind the truck. Hold it, you want to play? I tell you, don't play.
Exactly, and then the way it builds up, it's magnificent.
Yeah.
Trouble is a true story. Trouble is.
Tell me.
Specific line, Trouble, like, yo, Miguel, give me 2 pieces of lash behind the truck. Hold it, you want to play? I tell you, don't play. Trouble was actually produced and written and recorded in here.
Nice.
Was, and that's from Keshav, from Just Now. So every couple of years he comes here and he'll be like, so this is what we're going to do. And then he just build, and then,
nice.
We just have this thing. But I've known Keshav since my first recording ever was with Keshav.
Of course.
So I think we're super familiar, and he knows me. And he knows like my vibe. I'm most comfortable in that space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have this Miami bass thing, and and he knows that because he used to live here in Miami as well. So we have this Miami thing that we have together. And so this is the product.
Nice.
And so his story is, my wife, she doesn't like this story, but it's the truth. Like, It's been a couple of times where she may have it is alleged that she's
great start.
put her hands on a couple of people.
Oh gosh.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. There's no evidence.
Yeah, you know. And so I'm saying, I'm like, yo, stop playing, like, you know, don't play. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not responsible for, you know.
That sounds like trouble.
You know, you're causing trouble, you know.
Oh gosh,
so,
that is hilarious.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You're in trouble, you're causing trouble, you know. And I mean, I'll be looking for the trouble too, like.
Of course. Of course. You just can't help yourself, can you?
I mean, it's Carnival, and, you know.
It is what it is.
Yeah, you know, everything looking good, and
oh my goodness.
So I am trouble, you know? So we were in here, and it just kind of. I think it took us maybe a half hour, maybe an hour to produce, and you know, it was just really quick, authentic, and I think I sat with the second verse for a couple of days, and then we did it and shot the music video in Trinidad.
Nice.
I don't know if you saw the video.
I did.
And that
well
was
made as well.
That was like a today for tomorrow kind of video too. You know. My guy called me and was like, "Yo, sis, you want to come and shoot the video?" And I'm like, "Sure." You know, so we just told him playing and we shot the video and then came back like the next day or 2 days later.
Nice, yeah. The video it suits the energy as well. It's very active and I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Manhead. He's actually like a back and forth in the UK, and so he gave me what I think is kind of a UK style visual, you know, kind of grungy, you know. At least I hate to. I don't know what UK style is, but what I imagine UK style to be.
It's grimy-ish, like it's like
grimy-ish, you know, a lot of motion and you know, screwing you with the camera, you know. And I don't know, like Top Boy is huge out here, and so
really?
That's my standard.
Oh my gosh.
I sometimes try to do that slang and everything, but I get told off. In it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I beg, Arkayo, stop.
Have you lost it, bro? Have you lost it?
Oh my goodness, not you as well. I beg, please. Please just.
You're right there, mate.
It's not. No, this isn't cool. This isn't cool.
You're mad.
Oh my gosh. Nah, I'm done. Bye. I'm logging off.
Sharnz is in trouble.
I want the food, bro. Give me the food.
Oh, nah, stop. That's terrible. That's actually terrible.
That's terrible. Still.
Oh my.
But I love it. I love the vibe, and I can't wait to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been there once or twice, and I'm coming back. Definitely.
No, you're not.
Needs
No. Don't even bother. Just stay out of the UK. I don't want you there.
Visa
Not with that accent. Nah, you're not welcome.
I'm singing your praises. We singing your praises. He's like, that's the vibe. That is the vibe. Now you're punishing me.
No, it needs to happen. It needs to happen.
Yeah.
Not in your carnival this year. What are you saying?
Yeah, man. Send the ticket.
Me send the ticket with what money?
That's Sharnz line normally.
I'm broke. I'm poor.
Guys, I think it's time to listen to this song because we've been talking for a moment.
Sorry, we're getting distracted.
We need to show the listeners let the listeners listen to what we're talking about. Let's go with Trouble.
Trouble.
Trouble. You're no get trouble. taking a picture. Girl, what you doing? Bending it over. Over, 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 over. Make me want to come over, 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 over. Yo, make girl give me 2 pieces of lash behind the chalk. All day you won't play, I tell you don't play. Don't play. Girl, the way you're moving your bottom left to right, that thing out of sight, I tell you okay. Okay. Trouble. I find you in trouble. Girl, you're causing trouble. You're not in trouble. Oh God, this is 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 trouble.
That was trouble. I should not say that every single time. I can't say trouble anymore without adding the horns like after that. So that's gonna be trouble. Okay, I'm done. Sharnz, number 1, please.
Now at number 1.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, go on.
I'm sorry. Just to say that those horns were sampled from a Super Blue record, you know. So we, and K-Shop is good at that.
Really?
So we just chopped up those horns. So they're live horns, just not live recorded for the record.
Sample. Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't tell you. I mean, I would have believed you if you said they were live.
Yeah,
they're strong. So yeah.
Sample.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice. All right, Sharnz, go for number 1.
But I need a drum roll, please.
Not for me because I always mess it up. Thank you, thank you, Sizwe. Okay, so everybody who's only listening, we're mimicking drums now.
At number 1, we have the biggest, the baddest. We have Good Morning. How was that intro? Was that a good intro?
That was a good one. Yeah,
man. Come on.
What song is that?
Everybody's hyped right now.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good
so tell us a little bit about.
evening.
For flip's sake, Sharnz. That's my joke.
Sorry. Tell me
Tell us a little bit about Good Morning, please.
Yeah.
How that came about.
Good Morning is another K-Shop production.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you know the story is Peter Wildfire and I, we have a song called Play, and we went to Panama to shoot that video, right?
Okay. Nice.
And so big up La Pana, who was the who helped produce the record and produce the video and direct the video. So we went to Panama, and it was kind of for business, like we was in and out of there, you know, just kind of from the time that we reached, you know. And so on the day of our flight leaving, and my wife is involved in this story too. On the day of our flight leaving, I was like, "Yo, I'm going in the pool," right? And he was like, "Yo, it's 6:00 in the morning," you know. I'm like, "Yeah," and I'm in Panama, and I ain't touched the pool yet. You know what I'm saying? So I pay money for this hotel. I'm going.
It's the law.
Yeah, there we go.
That's it, right? So I went in the pool, and you know, it was nice, bright sky, and so I went to like FaceTime my wife, and you know, just to be like, "Good morning," you know, and she didn't answer, right, because of the time difference.
Oh,
and,
okay.
So I was like, well, I don't want to waste that good morning. So I went on my live on my IG, and I did that same like good morning, and I did the laugh, and that kind of like it kind of went viral a little bit, you know. And so I did it the next morning, same kind of laugh and good morning, and that took again, and people like commenting. It was like this weird, like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
You know? And so people were thinking that, oh, this is promo for a song, but I didn't have no song. I was just really saying good morning.
So now you had to make a song.
Yeah, there we go.
Right. So that's the story. So now I had this rhythm from K-Shop. I had this whole other record, this whole other song written for the song, and he was coming to the studio that day, and we was in the studio with Fire, and I was like, yo, we gotta write a song about good morning. And he was like, yeah, but we have this song already. And I'm like, nah, we ain't doing that song. And K-Shop, he late to the session, right? So in that time period, Fire and I wrote Good Morning, right? Fire, the first line is, some people say, I go in out of my mind, they always have an opinion about my life. That's Fire's line, right? And then, so we just continue writing from there. So by the time K-Shop came to the session, we was already halfway done recording the song, right? And so now we had a project for the Good Morning that I was doing previously.
That
right?
is
And
so
that's
interesting.
how the Good Morning thing, that's how it came about, that Good Morning song, you know?
I love that.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, sorry. I'm just amazed because this is the first time I hear like promotion, unintended result into music. If you know what I mean. Normally it's the other way around, of course. But it's such
so cool.
Yeah, because it takes like something to recognize that, hey, this is potential. So let me stop what I was doing and let me actually build on that momentum that I'm making to make this work. That's cool. That's really cool.
That's exactly how it happened. And you know, and I think Good Morning kind of came in a time where I think we was coming out of COVID in that time period, and I think it was just coming in a space where people needed to hear Good Morning too.
Yeah.
See the laugh, and you know the amount of messages I would get on a daily, because I was doing it every day. I was doing a Good Morning and some type of messaging, you know, and the amount of messages that I was getting about that Good Morning, like personal, like big men, strong, and messaging me, and I wouldn't say no names, but message me into saying that that my Good Morning stopped them from jumping off the building today. Right? Like real, like, and these are people that I know, like, you know, and some that I didn't know. And it was that I can't lie, maybe at least 10, 15 times I got that type of message about the Good Morning saved their life. You know,
well, that must have been intense as well for you.
Yeah,
like there's a lot of pressure on you at some point as well.
Yeah, it was, because then I felt obligated. There was a pressure to continue
exactly.
Good Morning, you know. So that got a little what's the word, strenuous for me, you know. But I think it definitely came in a time when people needed it, and I'm glad to been able to be a part of that situation along with
100%.
Fire and K-Shop, you know.
Yeah, nice.
Definitely, that's
an amazing story, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
it's always nice to know that you've helped somebody in some way, shape or form, even if it's something just as small as just Good Morning.
Exactly.
Yeah, and especially being a creative, because I think a creative's goal is for their product or whatever that came out of their imagination, for it to touch somebody else is so meanful. You know, whether it's a piece of art or whether it's song. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Nice.
When these things resonate with people, right? Like my words resonate with you so much so that you're recalling the song and you learn, you memorize the thing. Those things are I don't know, priceless.
Yeah. Very powerful. Yeah. Also very powerful motivation to continue with making music.
Absolutely. Definitely.
Yeah, 100%. All right, should we have a listen to our number one song?
I think we should.
Let's go. Good morning. Let's go.
Once again, Sizwe. Some people say that I'm going out of my mind. They always have an opinion about my life. I could care less, cause I only bring in good vibes. Oh, feeling myself, you could see it in my smile. I'm not singing, oh, don't worry about me when I'm in a zone. Free up yourself, cause you already know. I'm just living life, do what you like, don't keep it all inside. Say good morning.
That was Good Morning. We are now almost with our last questions, and also meaning we're looking forward to Sharn's favorite question.
My favorite question. All right. So, will you marry me?
Oh, I don't think you were following Sharn's.
Trouble.
Trouble. She gonna get me in trouble.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I had to do that. I told you from before. You know me. I love to talk a lot of nonsense. Anyway. So this is the question that we ask every single person that we, have on here and have a discussion with. So, if you were stuck in a studio with any soca artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Wow. Any soca artist?
Any soca artist, dead or alive.
Man, there's so many.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you can only name one, and I don't want to be like, oh, but what if... No, just one.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't give me...
This is why it's our favorite question.
See what I mean? People try, but if it was this situation, it would be this person, but then if it was this situation... No. One. Yeah. That's it. No more than one. So
Me? No.
You? Oh, Lord.
No, I think my instincts again says Sparrow, right?
Oh, Sparrow. Okay, nice. That's a new one.
And it would be Sparrow because Sparrow kind of transcended Kaiso and Calypso, right? He was like this fresh new thing.
Yeah.
Like his styling and his energy and his vibes and his smile and it all came out on wax.
And
I think he was just so dynamic. It's funny, I was talking to my dad the other day about man, I wish I was around in them times.
Yeah.
Where I could, I wish I was this age in them times.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Where I could be a part of that energy. Not to say that this energy is bad or that energy is better.
It's different
but just to say
era.
It's a different era, and it's one that I think helped trailblaze and move the genre. Into where we are today. Yeah. So if you go back and listen to Sparrow and all these songs, right? It would definitely be off the top right now. I would say Sparrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
nice.
Not a bad answer at all.
Nobody said Sparrow before.
No, they've always stuck to
Not really. We've had a few ones that are different, because obviously I would expect people to be like, oh, Machel or Kes or
Bungie,
Kerwin. But we've had Bungie, but when we hear different answers, I love it.
Yeah, this is why we ask the questions to everybody, because we always get a very interesting answer.
Mm-hmm.
That era speaks to me the most, right? That's where I grew up in soca. I'm an 80s baby, and so those are prime times for me and watching the older people dance and party, and my dad used to play music and stuff. So for me, these tunes between anginas and these things were significant. And if you listen to the Capital, it had that vibe,
100%.
Yeah.
I used to do a lot of sampling when I was producing, and by accident I had a load of Sparrow records at some point. Didn't even know what soca was back then. So I was like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah, and that's to tell you how trend-setting he was. Right? That you, not following soca at the time, still had Sparrow records.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In the Netherlands, by the way, as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not even... Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
So this is why I think I would pick, and I hope nobody takes it in a disrespect to anybody present. But
of course not.
For me, if I sit down with anybody in a studio, it would have to be Sparrow.
Yeah. No, I love that answer. For real.
Same. Nice. I think we should start wrapping up the show. Sharnz, you're making dancing moves. Is there Something
I feel
like
like
that.
dancing, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Sorry, let me stop. Right,
I don't know where that.
I think this is the part where you need to plug your socials. Let people know where they can find you, where they can find your music, etc., etc. If you've got anything that you're looking to release soon and you want to mention, this is your time. Plug. Go.
Yeah, so if you're looking for me, you can go to my website. It's www.google.com, right?
I was sitting there waiting like, Google.com.
slash no.
And then google.com, type in my name and you'll find me, right? No, but all the handles is at ITSSIZWE. It's Sizwe. I think Facebook is Sizwe C Soca. Look out for my band. I'm launching a band on April 20th, actually.
Hey.
So that's Exit Band.
Nice.
So live music and, just
Can I
trying to take. Yeah, man. Yeah, you can. Listen, you want to be my wife? You want to come in the band?
There we go.
All is love.
There we
So
go.
good.
I have many uses.
I feel like there's a song in there somehow, but anyway.
100%.
You're gonna be my wife, my band.
You're right, you're done.
Nice.
So yeah, launching the band, Exit Band, so you can look out for that on social media as well. The band's IG is there. And what else? New music coming out. I have about 4 or 5 songs.
Nice.
Damn. Okay.
Some work with LL Cool Blaze, who's a producer out here.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I've heard of
yeah.
LL Cool Blaze. Yeah.
Yeah, big time, right? Big up to the Madman Stuntman. I've been able to do some touring with him. We did 20,000 people in you know the Madman Stuntman, right?
No, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I like to move it.
Oh.
Yes. Wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Is that you?
So-
Is that how you're moving in these circles?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I've just been privileged and grateful for the opportunities given to me. And I'm his official MC. And so yeah, we did 20,000 in Prague.
No
We did another
way.
we did another 20,000 in Cuba.
Wow.
And so we're just kind of looking forward to do more work with him. So these are the things that I'm trying to do. And then being able to go on tour with him allows me to also push the soca forward.
Course,
Because he allows me to do 1 or 2 songs.
Nice.
Nice.
So now the person who might not have the person who might not have necessarily been privy to the soca can now get it through these channels.
Exactly.
So I'm grateful for those opportunities.
100%.
So you can follow the Madman Stuntman, follow myself, follow Real to Real, and making moves.
Nice.
So all the links that you just mentioned, we're gonna try to link them all in the description of this podcast episode.
Yeah.
So if anybody didn't follow, you can just look it up and click. Indeed.
Yeah.
There we go.
Big up to my management, A+ management. Big up to Super Nitro.
Nitro,
Talking about that damn
Xenon.
Super Nitro, man. Charles, I want to hear about him.
I respect bruv. I respect the bruv.
Still.
Stop with that accent. I beg.
You know what I'm saying?
You're killing it right now.
It can't be that bad. Is it that bad? Is my thing that bad?
It's awful.
It's better than mine.
Absolutely awful.
Absolutely better than mine. Don't worry.
The man's accent is awful.
I think it's time to cut this off because I've had enough of you now. You gotta go.
Before we do that, please, thank you very much for your time. We're gonna link everything, like I said. We're gonna bring all the people that are listening to this podcast. Make sure you visit the website. Not google.com, by the way. Well, I'm sure you are, but go to Instagram, go to YouTube. There's a lot of videos online of Sizwe, so make sure you check it out.
Please.
And again, thank you for your time. I've enjoyed this.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me, guys. I really appreciate it. Right, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you.
Live, love, and vibes is soca. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, man. Right. I love that. All right.
Peace.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Peace.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This is Soca Chronicles.
I had a blast talking with Sizwe, Sharnz. What a guy.
Yeah.
What a load
Same,
of experience
same.
that man has.
Yeah, I know. And there was like loads of things that he mentioned that I was like, raw.
Yeah?
Swear down, bro.
Yeah.
No way.
No, I'm actually...
Yeah,
I'm still...
honestly, he's very interested.
Yeah, and
Very
his
interested,
advice of don't listen to anybody. Although he said, yeah, also don't listen to me. That makes it a bit of a paradox, but I love it. I love it.
Literally.
Man has a point,
but
you know?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, because a lot of people, like, let's say you have an idea and you speak to people about it. A lot of people can, like, put you off of your idea, but sometimes it's just like, follow your mind, follow your gut, go through it. If you fail, you fail. Do you know what I mean? Just get up, try again, try something different.
100%.
So
100%.
that's
Agreed.
it, really.
Life lessons, you know.
Life lessons.
Speaking of life, isn't it about time that you turn another rotation of the Earth later?
It is, man. So, guys,
Go on.
guys, listen to me good, yeah?
Okay.
It is my birthday in May. That rhymes. My birthday. It is the 13th of May. However, my birthday party is on Friday, the 10th of May. We're turning up. Get your tickets. So go to www.islandwine.com. Grab your tickets. This one is going to be a movie. Arkayo is flying in from the Netherlands just for the birthday. So
Tickets
you'll get to
secured.
see me and Arkayo together in the same room. Partying.
Ra-ta-ta-ta.
Ra-ta-ta-ta.
I'm going
We
to the
in
ghetto.
London town. No. Listen, no. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Please.
Sorry, I didn't mean it.
Thank you. But anyway, all the information you need is on islandwine.com. It's from 10 p.m. till 4 a.m. Tickets are there. It's not just going to be soca, and it's not just going to be dancehall. It will be a mixture. So we're going to play R&B, bit of funky house. You know how we do a bit of Afro beats. I know that Arkayo loves a bit of Afro beats. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be a bit of a mixed genre.
Awesome.
Bring your friends. We've got table deals, so you can get your bottles, all of that. But all the information is on islandwine.com. If you have any questions or need any more information, you can DM me at DJ Sharnz. That's DJSHARNZ. And that's me and my birthday. So make sure you're there, guys.
And I'm
I think
excited.
everybody's going to try and get me drunk, bro.
Well, I will,
my
for sure.
Gosh.
But you know what? It's not a difficult
Damn.
thing to do, so I'm not worried at all.
This is true. This is true, but I don't even know if I'm going to play, to be honest, because I don't want to play drunk. Because I'll be
Fair
clanging
enough.
all over the gaff, mate.
Well,
Just so.
play your opening. To start. What time does the event start? 10, right?
10s. You want me to play at 10 to the walls and the bar stuff?
Yeah,
I
just
might
play 10
invite
to
you.
11. No worries. I can
Bro,
do
that's not
10:30, then you can do 10:30 to 11:30.
Are you actually going to play Arkayo?
I mean, 10 to
Oi!
10:30.
No, listen. No. We're going to get Arkayo to play, guys.
10 to 10:30.
We need to
I can play.
DM Arkayo, bombard him with messages. We're going to get him to play at my birthday, please. We've got to pressure him into it. Peer pressure is a wonderful thing. Arkayo has not played, he's not DJ'd in so long. He needs to bring it back.
It's been a year or something, yeah.
Yeah, come on. You can play like R&B, hip hop, whatever you want.
Yeah,
You can play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Easy.
Hey, we're gonna get Arkayo to play at my birthday.
From 10 to 10:30. So be early, guys. Be early and watch me play. And then we can take a drink together because you probably didn't enjoy that.
Behave.
All right then. All right. But yeah, looking forward to that, sis.
Yeah, same, man. Can't wait. So get your tickets, man. It's gonna be a movie.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's all we have time for, Arkayo.
Yeah, the only thing that is remaining is to listen to our dear friend Super Nitro.
Make sure you check out Soca Chronicles, tag a friend, tell a friend, share the podcast, let people know that this exists because it's good for the culture, it's good for the vibe, it's good for the energy, it's educational, it's fun, it's funny, it's banterful, and it's good for you to just know a little bit about the people that's making your music and the people that you're involved with listening to.
And with that, I think it is time to wish you a very good remainder of April and a lovely start of May. Be safe, listen to Soca, make sure you check out all the albums of all the artists, like Kes in his new album, and we will see you next time.
We will see you next time. Guys, don't forget to wish me happy birthday on the 13th of May. If you don't, I'm going to quit the podcast. Thank you. Take care. Be safe, guys. Love you so much.
All right, then. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
All right. Take care. Push.
You've been listening to the Soca Chronicles.